Snowden Storm by Gary Ives, read by Gary Ives. Was it Berlin or Moscow, Vienna, or perhaps Kiev? But where the Snowden storm began is really inconsequential. The important thing is how fast the storm spread. Within 2 days of Edward Snowden's assassination, the storm had circled the globe. From the platform at Moscow Metro's Filyovskaya station, Snowden had been shoved beneath the wheels of a Sunday evening train. No witnesses. The Russians blamed the CIA. The Americans blamed the Russians. Various rebel groups representing Chechenia, Dagestan, and splinter Islamist groups claimed credit simply to gain publicity. Whoever threw Snowden beneath the wheels of the train had unleashed the power of the storm. All at once and simultaneously, from pre-placed computers in the Falkland Islands, Reykjavik, Vancouver, Recife, Cape Town, and Gaza, information previously withheld by Snowden began streaming, information revealing infinitesimal details related to the secret spying conducted by the Americans, the names and addresses of collaborating bankers, judges, industrialists, professors, police, and communications executives and technicians. Lists after lists of suspect military officers, politicians, and citizens, revelations of contingency plans for planned starvation of Africa and the Mideast, of secret American support for the Mexican drug cartels, of intricate food distribution plans to be managed by Archer Daniel Midlands through Walmart and McDonald's in the event of civil disorder. The flood of revelations of so many sinister secrets triggered by Edward Snowden's death precipitated a fury of protest. By Monday morning, a worldwide work stoppage was in full sway. Hostile mobs crowded outside American embassies around the world. In London, the Ecuadorian embassy was stormed by an uncontrollable crowd of tens of thousands, freeing Julian Assange. Giant posters of Snowden appeared everywhere. As the names of NSA agents and collaborators percolated through the data, their homes were surrounded by cordons of police for protection. By Wednesday, National Guard units in 14 states and the District of Columbia were activated. Sandbag gun emplacements on the White House South Lawn and across the street in Lafayette Park supported the 2 tanks and armored personnel carriers protecting the president. Black smoke rose from every direction as sirens howled day and night throughout every city on the East Coast. Storming the broadcast studios of the transmitter site of WCAU in Philadelphia, a group calling itself the Snowden Avengers demanded destruction of the NSA buildings at Fort Meade, Maryland, as well as the new metadata facility in Utah. This was to occur by precision Air Force aerial bombing no later than noon on Thursday, or detonation of pre-placed strontium and cesium bombs would be triggered in Washington, D.C., Salt Lake City, and San Francisco. Detailed photographs of the bombs were broadcast and their efficacy corroborated by the Army and the CIA. At 6 o'clock on Wednesday morning in the White House War Room, the President nodded to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and said, "Release the bombers. Instruct the pilots to proceed to the targets." The President of the United States felt the hands of the First Lady gently shaking his shoulders. "Wake up, honey. Wake up. You're having another nightmare, baby." Drenched in sweat, he sat up wearily. "Yeah, it's the same one I have every damn night."